Employee for over 20 years, Anthony Quirigua feels secure about his job. However, he knows his subordinates and others in the government may not feel the same way following Governor Eddie Calvo's announcement of a government-wide reorganization.
As an employee, as long as austerity measures are implemented, especially in the procurement process, then I think GovGuam will be back on its feet.
The announcement was made Thursday following the passage of Bill 257, which according to a press release from the governor's office, forces $11 million in cuts to every agency except the Department of Education. Although it was in June when Governor Calvo directed his cabinet to identify 10% in cuts in their operations, today directors were supposed to submit detailed plans for reorganization within the respective agencies. Committee on Appropriations Chairperson Senator Ben Pangilinan says the reorganization plan shouldn't be considered something new, but feels the governor should have been more open and detailed before making such a huge announcement.
I think, number one, announcing something like this without knowing what to do, is not positive. You're scaring the people, you're scaring our investors, you're not building any confidence with our move towards financial stability or financial restructuring that will be positive to the community because nobody has any details.
Governor Calvo tells KUAM that he needed to make these tough decisions in regards to reorganization and streamlining the agencies to eliminate redundancies and repetitions within the government. He adds that although the government needs to recover, focus still needs to be put on education, health, and safety.
This, they say Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, this $360 million deficit just didn't grow this year. It's been going for many years. But in order for us to get out of this financial morass, we have to make tough decisions, and we're prepared to make those tough decisions.
Governor Calvo is set to meet with directors Saturday to discuss creative ideas in reducing spending and look at agencies that provide similar or complementary services and combine them.
One of the things that's so important to me, as we have to make these very difficult cuts, it's important that for all those workers that are displaced, that we give them the proper resources, and we're working on programs so that we could allow for a transition and training.
Although people within the government may fear for their jobs, Quirigua says he believes the governor's plan is ultimately meant to help the government. He adds that unless a military buildup comes around sooner than expected, the only thing people can rely on is the bond the governor is trying to get.
I feel for my subordinates. I know that they're struggling. Everybody is all around the island. But I also consider the private sector who are losing their jobs. And they're the same. We're all the same.
The governor adds that many of the GovGuam agencies have already presented their reorganization proposals. Final reorganization plans, however, are due to the governor for his approval by close of business next Wednesday. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.